Hi, it's Marta here, and this is your 20-minute workout to strengthen your hips and sculpt your booty. You won't need any equipment for today, but the workout will take place on the floor, so just make sure you have a nice soft padding. If you're ready at home, I'm ready here. Come down to the floor and rest on your left forearm. Take both legs slightly out in front of you, legs are slightly bent and toes are pointed. Lift your right leg up and down. Take it up to hip height and lower it back down. We're starting out nice and easy, but I promise this is going to burn real soon. Take it up and down. Make sure you're pressing yourself out of that left shoulder. Don't let yourself sink in it. Up and down. Warming up that outer glute, all that hip area. Up and down. Last one here. Now lift the leg, slide it forward, slide it back, lower it back down. Again, lift, slide forward, slide back, take it down. Your leg stays in that slightly bent position as you're sliding the leg forward and back. Pull your abs in and engage your left oblique by trying to keep your waistline nice and lifted. Again, lift it up, slide it forward, take it back, lower it down. We have 8 more here. Make sure you're keeping your hips stacked on top of one another. I'm sure that glute is starting to burn. You got this. We have 4 more here. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Now lift the leg and tap it forward and back. Tap it forward and back in front of your left leg and behind your left leg. Still maintaining that slide bend. Keeping your upper body nice and still. Forward and back. Few more here. Last 2. Last 1. Now take the leg up and circle it out. Circle and circle. It's burning, I know. And reverse it. Circle and circle. Focus on keeping that leg at least hip height. And small lifts for the leg. Lift and lift. We have big change coming after this. Don't give up now. And if you have to, jump right back in. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both feet in closer to your seat. And now open and close the knee. Open it up and close it down. Open and close. Toes stay connected. You can stay here, or if you're up for a challenge, take both feet off the floor and keep going with your legs. Open the knee and close. Open and close. You're still keeping the toes connected here. Really burning out that outer glute. We have 1 more change in this position. You got this, I know it. Keep going. Just know if you ever need to take a break, feel free to do so and jump back in as soon as you can. Last one here. Now hold the knee open and press it back. Press and press. Use your left toes as a support to open that right knee even further. Final 8, 7, 6. Lots of energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that knee down and come up into a seated position. Bring your left knee right in line with your hip, and your right knee should be slightly behind your hip on the back diagonal. Both legs are bent and toes are pointed. Place your hands on either side of the front leg and start activating your right glute muscles. Squeeze and squeeze. Imagine as if you're trying to rotate your right hip forward. Your right toes are staying on the floor, you're just squeezing your glutes. Squeeze and squeeze. The movement is very small and it seems like there's not much happening, but your glute muscles should be jumping up with every squeeze. This is a very challenging position to be in. If holding your body upright feels too much, you can always lean over towards your left. Let's do a couple more squeezes here. And now lift your toes and lower. Lift as you rotate and lower. We're still doing that rotational movement, but this time we're trying to get the toes up and off the floor. And no worries if you can't. If the leg just stays on the ground, that is totally okay. Just remember to pay attention to that muscle contraction. Rotate, lift, and lower. Rotate, lift, and lower. Keep going. We got 8 more here. And then we have another big change coming. Last 3 here. 2, 1. Now take both hands to the outside of your left leg. Lift the knee, extend it straight, bend it in, lower it down. Lift the leg, lean forward, bend it in, lower it down. So your upper body is coming down as the leg is extending. It's like you're going into a small push-up. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Remember to keep your toes pointed and try to get that knee as high off the floor as possible. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. You are doing awesome. Put lots of energy into this movement. Lift and shoot that leg out straight. Last 4 here. We have 1 more change left and then we switch sides. You have 2 more. Your last one here. We'll finish it off with small lifts. You can stay here or take both hands to either side of your front leg and lift the back leg. Lift and lift. If the knee doesn't come off the floor, you can always get back into the rotation or the muscle squeezes. You're almost out. Your final 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope you are enjoying this booty burn because we are going to do it all over again. Now come down onto your right side and rest on your right forearm. Take both legs slightly out in front of you with knees bent and toes pointed. And we'll get into those leg lifts. Left leg lifts and lowers. Take it up to hip height and lower it back down. Now I want you to reset your mind without worrying too much what's to come. Up and down. Lift and lower. And again, start thinking about the muscles that you're activating. Work on that mind-body connection because that's where the secret of barre fitness lies. Lift and lower. Up and down. Last one, and let's add on. Lift the leg, slide it forward, slide it back, lower it back down. Lift, slide forward, slide back, lower it down. Make sure you're keeping that slide bend at the elbow and keeping your toes pointed. Make sure you're breathing and using your inhale and exhale to get through the movements. Lift it up, slide it forward, slide it back, and lower it back down. Keep your abs engaged, your weight shifted into your left hand, and your waistline lifted. Last one here. Now take the leg up and tap it forward and back, in front of the leg, behind the leg. Tap and tap. Make sure your hips are still stacked and you're not leaning back too much. Your last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take the leg up and circle it out. Circle and circle. I know it's burning, but you got this. And reverse. Circle and circle. And final lift. Take it up and up. You're almost out. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet in closer to your seat and we'll begin opening and closing that knee. Left knee opens and closes. Open and close. Remember to keep the toes connected and your abs nice and tight. Really burn it out. I promise you will be feeling your glute muscles tomorrow. Open and close. Four more here. In 2, you can either stay here or lift your toes off the floor. Now take the toes up and open and close the knee. Open it up and close it. I know it burns. You're almost to your final change. Four more here. In 2, we'll get into those pulses. Last one. Now keep it open and press it back. Press and press. You know this is where you finish. Stay strong. Your final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, awesome work. Now press yourself up and we'll get into that pretzel position. Bring your right knee out in line with your hip and your left knee slightly behind. Both legs are bent and toes are pointed. Now start squeezing your left glute. Squeeze and squeeze. Trying to press that hip slightly forward with every squeeze. Squeeze and squeeze. Maybe place your left hand on your glute to better visualize that muscle contraction. We are here for a little longer. Reset your mind, find your best form, your best position. And if you need to, feel free to lean over towards your right because you want to have the focus on your glute. And begin to lift your toes. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Rotate your hips as you lift the toes and release as you lower them back down. Get deep into your seat muscles here. Lift and lower. Rotate and release. We have 8 more here. In 4, we'll get into those leg extensions. Last 2, slowly start taking both hands over to your right. Now lift the knee, extend the leg, bend it in, lower it down. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, come into a push-up, press yourself up, lower the knee down. You are so close to being done. Give it all you got. Don't give up now. Trust me, your glutes and hips will thank you for this workout. We are so close. Just a couple more. Two more here. Last one. Now press yourself up and keep lifting the leg. Lift and lift. Try to get that back knee off the floor. Maybe lean over to your right a little bit if you need to, but really burn out that left side. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we have made it to the final section of this workout. Lie on your back, take your feet out wider than your hips, and squeeze your glutes to lift them off the floor. Now lower and lift the glutes. Lower them down and lift them back up. Light tap on the floor and strong press up. Make sure you're keeping your abs tight and your rib cage closed. Down and up. Down and up. We have 4 more full range. Last 2. Hold the hips up, slow press right. Press, press, hold. Press, press, hold. Stay right. 4 more this side. Last one, take it to the left. Press, press, hold. Press, press, hold. Imagine as if you're trying to press the hip up towards the sky. 2 more. Last one. Flex both feet and alternate pressing the hips. Press right and left. Right and left. Halfway there. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold still. Maybe press your hips up another inch higher and squeeze your glutes a little bit tighter. Final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the hips down and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out and lift your left foot off the floor and clasp both hands behind your left thigh. Make sure both feet are flexed. Deep inhale and exhale. Maybe extend your left leg slightly, finding the best stretch for you, and switch sides. Place your left ankle on top of your right thigh, deep inhale and exhale, and lift the right foot off the floor. Flexing both feet, grab onto the back of your right thigh, maybe extend your right leg slightly, and release. Pull both knees closer to your chest, rock your body side to side, and you are all done with today's workout. Please give this video a like and also consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I release new workouts weekly and I would love to have you back for more. I have the perfect cool down stretch video that you can follow now, and I will drop the link in the description bar down below. Thank you for joining me, and I will be back soon with a brand new workout.